I am going to try and convince you why Real Madrid should sign Gigi Donnarumma. Now, I'm not talking for this season. I'm potentially talking about next season. After all, his contract is due to expire next year, and that means that we could potentially take him in for nothing. I know that that would annoy Paris, but let's be honest, we're not in their good books. We're never going to be in their good books. They hate our guts after Mbappe, but who cares? We want their players. They've got good players, right? Might as well take him. When it comes to Donnarumma, what a journey he's had. He's gone from this promising lad at AC Milan to a fixture in the Italian national team, and now he's a Champions League winner. He's gone about his career gaining trophy after trophy after trophy, and his reputation is through the roof. It couldn't be higher at this point in time. This is a guy who saves over 23% of the penalties that he faces. He is an imposing presence in the goal, and performances this season have been incredible. Think about the Champions League. Think about the second leg against Liverpool, the penalty saves that he makes at the end of that game. This guy doesn't mess around. This guy is here to stay. And yes, he might drop the odd clanger. Think about Harvey Elliott's goal in the first leg. But Courtois can also be guilty of this. And that brings me on to the elephant in the room. What do you do about Thibaut Courtois? Because his contract is also up for renewal. The latest reports suggest that we will indeed offer him that. But is this a risk? Because this season, Thibaut Courtois has picked up quite a few injuries, and he's missed some crucial games in the process. Is this a worrying sign of what is to come? Is it a glimpse into a future akin to that of Ferland Mendy, who of course we know has a dreadful injury record, but we offered him the contract renewal, and look at his career now. We pay him even though he sits on a hospital bed. It's a similar sort of situation. Now, I'm not suggesting for 1 minute that Courtois' injury concerns are anywhere near as bad as Ferland Mendy. What I am suggesting, by the time his contract ends, he will be mid-30s. You've got the potential to bring in Donnarumma now, who's 26 years of age, or even in a year's time, and you set yourself up for the next 10 years. You start to have those conversations, and you start to sell him the project, the Xabi Alonso project. And there's not a doubt in my mind that he would buy into it. After all, this is a player who's been coached by Luis Enrique to play the Paris Saint-Germain way. He's very comfortable with the ball at his feet, and like I say, few can question his ability between the sticks. Now, the final point, what do you do about Lunin? Because after all, Lunin is the guy who's waited patiently. Whenever he's been called upon, he's never let us down. Remember that season where Courtois was out for the majority? He stepped up. That performance against City in the semi-finals to send us through. The guy is a professional through and through. However, in football, business is business. Look at Liverpool. Kelleher has sat on the bench for a good few years now, and what happens? They bring in Mamardashvili. Alisson set to stay. Mamardashvili will be the one getting minutes, but he will ultimately replace Alisson. That's their future planning, and Kelleher doesn't feature. In fact, he's gone now. He's gone to Brentford. It's just how it works. If you've got the opportunity to sign the best in class, you do it. And in my opinion, Gigi Donnarumma is the best in class. These are my thoughts. You may disagree entirely. There is no problem with that at all. Always happy to have that debate. But if you did enjoy this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. Take care.